You're listening to Soundside. I'm Libby Denkman. You may be aware of something big happening, sports-related, this weekend. The Olympics are starting, right? Yeah, that's it. Well, if anybody knows what it is, it's likely this nerd. Jason Megatron Burrows is here.
Thank you, Libby, and welcome to the weekend warm-up. And yes, the 2026 Winter Olympics are finally here. Opening ceremonies are tomorrow, but events have already started. Mixed curling has dominated this week, and women's hockey started this morning. And speaking of women's hockey, Rough and Tumble in Ballard is hosting live watch parties for a number of different games. And this weekend, I am looking forward to Team USA taking on Finland at 7 a.m. on Saturday, followed by Team Canada facing off against Switzerland at noon. And we've got a bunch of Seattle Torrent players on Team USA, including Captain America herself, Hillary Knight, alongside Kayla Barnes, Hannah Bilka, and Alex Carpenter. So much Olympic goodness, so little time. Also, we want to know, how do you consume the Olympics? Do you follow along live online all day? Or do you avoid spoilers as much as you can, then watch the primetime broadcast of all the highlights later? Let us know, soundside@KUOW.org. And wow, John Williams really knows how to put a piece of music together, doesn't he? Dang. Next, if you are into live tapings of podcasts, Ear Hustle is doing a live show at Town Hall Seattle on Friday. Ear Hustle is a podcast about life inside prison, launched almost 10 years ago as the first podcast produced inside a prison. The show's hosts, Nigel Poor and Erlon Woods, will be there, showcasing stories accompanied by musical performances. Doors are at 6:30, and the show starts at 7:30. Also starting Friday is something completely different, the Arlington Stillaguamish Eagle Festival. It is an entire eagle-themed weekend as the folks in Arlington welcome the majestic raptors back as they hunt for salmon and snow geese. There is a ton to do, including chainsaw carving, the Eagle Fest market, wagon rides at a tractor show, and the Olympic Theater playing Disney's 1963 classic, The Incredible Journey, on Saturday. There are art installations and nature exhibits, and plenty of opportunities to go see the eagles themselves. The Arlington Stillaguamish Eagle Festival runs all day Friday and Saturday up in Arlington. Next up, 2 chocolate-themed events for you. The Enumclaw Expo Center is hosting the Enumclaw Wine and Chocolate Festival on Friday and Saturday with live music alongside the aforementioned wine and chocolate. And they have VIP options. It opens up at 4 p.m. on Friday and 2 p.m. on Saturday. There is also an escape room-themed event at the Seattle Chocolate Factory down in Tukwila. You and your sweetie, or platonic buddy, whatever, have 50 minutes to open an escape room-style puzzle box, and in return, you get to share in a chocolate treat. The Key to Your Heart event starts on Friday and also runs Valentine's Day weekend, fittingly. Next up, 2 big conventions in one big weekend. The Washington State Gaming Expo and Anime Washington bring 3 days of play to the Puyallup Fairgrounds this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with a huge list of celebrity guests. Video gaming, board gaming, voice actors, panels, workshops, and a huge vendor area. You name it, they've got it. More than 50 different guests, including voice actors from some of my favorite games, are scheduled to appear, and as a big Mass Effect nerd, it'll be really cool to see the voice of Commander Shepard in person.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
The show opens up at noon on Friday and runs through 4 p.m. on Sunday. Now, on Saturday, Central Cinema in the Central District is hosting the Grave Plot Film Fest. It's an entire day of short horror films, 21 of them to be exact. Flicks like Dead Air, which is absolutely terrifying to a radio nerd, and Best Friend material, which sounds like it won't be scary at all. Doors open at noon on Saturday, and the festival runs from 2 until 6 p.m. Finally, oh yeah, that's what we were forgetting. The Super Bowl is on Sunday. Your Seattle Seahawks take on the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60. The game is airing on NBC and streaming on Peacock, with pregame coverage starting at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning and kickoff for the game itself at 3:30. So if you need me, don't. I'm going to be at home with a huge bowl of homemade tzatziki and an entire tray of pigs in blankets. Also, can we please get some clarification on this whole "the team is up for sale" nonsense? Because 2008 called and they want their drama back.
You know, when we sold the Sonics and then they moved to Oklahoma.
I'm over it. No, really, I promise. And that is it. As usual, we will have links to all of these events down at KUOW.org/Soundside, and you can find even more events by checking out KUOW's podcast, Meet Me Here. If you would like to suggest an event for future installments of the Weekend Warmup, shoot me an email, arts@KUOW.org. That's arts, ARTS, at KUOW.org. Thank you for listening to Soundside. I am Jason Megatron Burrows, and that's what you could be doing this weekend.
Thanks for listening to Soundside. Don't forget you can listen live on KUOW 94.9 Seattle at noon and 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, or anytime right here online at KUOW.org, or of course on your favorite podcast app.